Have you ever thought about why Jesus commissioned his disciples to make disciples of all nations? In other words, why does Jesus use that language? And what was the context? What was the situation in which Jesus gave them this commission? Well, first of all, discipling or making disciples is Jesus's way of training or teaching his disciples, those who followed him, what it meant to be a part of the kingdom of heaven, or what it meant to be a true follower of Jesus Christ. And so Jesus, at the end of his earthly ministry, he has died on the cross, he has risen again, and he has told the disciples to meet him up on this hill in Galilee. And they come, again, this is the first time that they have seen him after his death. And you can imagine there's going to be a little bit of fear. And of course, the text tells us that some of them doubted. They worshiped him. And then there's this beautiful detail where Jesus draws close to his disciples. And that's right before he gives them this commission. And in drawing close to his disciples, he's showing his disciples that he is both the person that they can continue to look to as a model for how to make disciples, but also the person that they can rely on. And of course, after Jesus gives them the Great Commission, he promises his disciples, he says, I will be with you until the end of the age. And so making disciples of all nations is our way of showing what it means to be a part of the kingdom of heaven and what it means to truly follow Jesus. Jesus gave us an example. Jesus taught us what that meant, and Jesus is still with us as we continue to make disciples of all nations today.